If you're thinking of selling by owner, here's my piece of advice from selling real estate for 25 plus years. You definitely can do it and you can accomplish your goals. I would advise you to work with the real estate community instead of against them. Now, you definitely don't have to list your home. 10% of people every year sell by owner, and you can get photos, you can post it on Zillow, but be open. If one of the buyer's agents out there has a buyer that wants to buy your home, and maybe they could include the commission within the price. And so you pay half of a normal commission because you're only working with the buyer's agent. Now, let's switch gears and talk about who else is going to approach you as you're selling your home on your own. Could be a lot of investors. Now, these people do this every day, and they really do prey on people that have been trying to sell by owner, hasn't worked out, or maybe a buyer dropped out. They swoop in, and you want to make sure that you really know what you're signing on the contract. There's things like wholesaling, which means they basically agree to a price and then they sell their interest to somebody else. So you want to make really sure that there's not a lot of weasel clauses in the contract where they could have your property locked up for 90 days, 120 days with a $5,000, $10,000 deposit. And at the end of that, them cancel and keep the deposit. And so you don't get anything and your house has been off the market a long time. So you really want to make sure that before you get involved with any of these investors, that you know exactly what you're signing on the contract. So you may want to do this. A lot of times we offer people selling by owner, if you find a buyer and you want us to review the contracts, do all the paperwork, we don't get paid until you successfully close it. It's 1% fee total for doing all that stuff. So if that interests you, give me a call. In the meantime, keep your mind open to any sort of buyer's offers that come in from agents, because maybe you'll be able to do a win-win solution. The buyer gets the home they want, you get to sell and don't hire a listing agent, and then the buyer's agent gets some money for representing and doing all the paperwork correctly. So for more information, follow George Lorimer, 619-846-1244. Thanks.